Assassin's Creed Liberation HD is rated M by the ESRB for instances of intense violence, blood, suggestive themes, language, and crude humor. For these reasons, viewer discretion is advised.
Connect with the past. Relive history. Using Abstergo's incredible research into genetic memory, Animus gives you the chance to game within the past. The product you have purchased allows you to access the memories of Aveline de Grandpré, an 18th century assassin caught between two worlds.
Is this one of my ancestors?
Find her true purpose.
Is that how this works?
Make history yours.
Right.
History is our playground. Animus.
Well, I'm convinced. Powered by Abstergo, I will take 20 of them. Please have them delivered to my apartment post-haste. Howdy, folks. How y'all doing? Cub here, and welcome to some Assassin's Creed Liberation, which is that what this is? I think that's what this is. It was released for some platform, and they re-released it in HD for the PC, and I thought this would be a great way to celebrate the Surge, the period following the great 2015 brownout, which is what you guys are going to refer to it as. Months, well, a month without me making constant videos. Obviously it's got to be made up for somehow, and we're going to do that with the Surge. We've got this young lady here. She's fascinated by chickens. She's never seen one before. She's thinking, oh yeah, check that thing out. I'm going to get it. Do we get to be her? Do we get to get the chicken? I'm fascinated by chickens. Chickens fascinate me on a level. Okay, well, I automatically see an issue here. It's definitely built for a controller. Let's fix that. Ah, there we go. Excellent. Well, that's... Oh, it wants me to use these to rotate... Why would I... No, I can just use... That's just weird. Running after the chicken! I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game since I finished AC3. We're running after a chicken. There's some weird coloring going on. How long do I mean, do I have to catch the chicken? Oh, I do have to catch the chicken. Well, we're almost there, so do I need to tackle it or something? Is it going to give me further directions, so I just need to stomp on it? This isn't normally what I do when I see an animal in the wild I've never seen before, and it's not what I advise you do either. That was so rude. What did the chicken ever do to you, mister? Ah, French people. Yeah. Leave to the French to kick chickens. I mean, granted, that's not the worst thing they're doing in this current scene, but still. Animal cruelty, it's up there.
It's in good health, and all not counting the missing toes.
Mama?
I mean, I know that I probably shouldn't, but I can't help but wonder what happened to his missing toes. Is your mother abandoning you? So again, kids, let's go back to the fact that I don't recommend that you ever chase an animal you've never seen before. While we're on the subject, don't wander away from your mom while chasing that animal. She will leave you, is the story. Okay, bypass the guards via the backyard. Okay, I can do that. Question, am I already an assassin? Am I an assassin child? Can I climb things? I would very much like to climb this. Cannot climb it. I can sneak around it, though, which is useful in its own way, I suppose. Alright, have I snuck around the guards? Mom, you're... wow. So, I should, again, point out that this game was not released originally for PC. It was released for some other platform. This is an HD version. They're using the term HD very loosely here. But whatever, Ubi, thank you so much for making this possible. Ubisoft hasn't done anything but made the game. I don't want anyone to think they're somehow... That's not Mom.
You there! Bantling pest! I'll have you arrested!
What did I do? Is this how the French are? They're just gonna have me arrested for being a pest? I mean, is that... Am I growing up? Wow. I spent a long time lying there. Morning, everybody. How are y'all doing? Whoa! This happened quickly. Press E. Oh, hold E to parry. And then what? It just says to press E. Okay, I guess we're gonna... Look at this! Combat! Combat right at the start! Wow, we're getting like a top-tier lesson here. And then press this to attack. Excellent! You see, I don't have to sit around wondering about what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do it. Just gotta do it. Look at that. So now do I just fight them all? Come at me, bro. You can't take this. No. I'm gonna kill you. No. I'm not gonna lie. I've had some experience here. I've been like 7 other assassins before this, so I mean, I'm not just naturally good at it. Is she an assassin right now? What? This just went like reverse Harry Potter, where the snake came out of the old dead woman. but instead it's a snake coming out of some old dead dude. I guess it's not really reverse. Reverse would be an old woman coming out of a snake. That would be disturbing. I'm confused.
Was it a nightmare? Oui. Only a dream.
Am I some, like,
I'm sorry to have
prominent young French woman? Am I some, you know, what's happening? Someone, what is up with this woman's hair?
A mother.
Hair goes on for days. She's got hair for days. Why is it, how do you get it up that high? I mean, they didn't have hairspray back then. I mean, how did you even do that without your mousse?
Maman, do you worry too? Did you forget me? Or are you gone?
Okay, so clearly we're insane. We're talking to a locket. Again, don't talk to inanimate objects. Well, I guess if no one else is around to hear it, and they don't answer you. If the inanimate objects answer you, then we have issues that you might want to get looked into. This game is, I won't say it's awful. It looks decent for what it is. Frame rate, though, is pretty abominable. Abominable? Not the word I was going for, but while we're at it, let's talk about snowmen. We'll come back to that. Why am I barely pushing 60 FPS here? Honestly, I realize it was a cutscene, but usually cutscenes are through the roof. I mean, we're barely holding 55 right now. As we get into the game, yeah, we're dropping into the 40s. Usually, that wouldn't be a problem. Usually, I record at 30 FPS, and you would never notice that this is an issue. Except nowadays, I record at 60. Which means that this is an issue. This is going to interfere with our enjoyment because you're gonna... Well, I guess it's just fun because you'll be able to see exactly what I'm seeing. So we need to hop down there onto the fancy chicken coop or whatever's going on around here without dying, which we've done for the most part.
We have uncovered news of a plantation from which slaves are vanishing. The owners reported their escape, but our network can find no trace of them. If you don your slave guise, perhaps you can investigate this mystery from within. A dressing chamber has been prepared for you in a strategic location. From the top of the cathedral, you will see it.
Well, how strategic is that? I have to climb to the top of a cathedral. If you're leaving me information here, why not just go ahead and leave all of the information? Why are you making me go on like this quest? I don't understand. This is also what's going on here. I think that this is America, and I guess I'm out here freeing slaves, which is pretty baller. But I don't understand that whole beginning. Like, what did me being a little girl chasing chickens have to do with anything? Like, how is that part of the plot? Is that going to be explained later? Or is it just going to be, like, left open to interpretation? I'm not good at interpreting. As we know from previous games, I don't interpret well. Am I going to have to spend all of my days now wandering about? Because if I don't... Wandering. There's a difference between wandering and wondering. And I'm not gonna be wandering about it. I'm gonna sit in a chair. I'm not gonna be wandering around, but I'm gonna be wondering about it for the rest of my days. I'm gonna be trying to figure out what was up with that chicken scene. In my old age, I'll be sitting there. We'll be talking about, oh, did you see the hover cart races? And I'll be like, yeah, but you know what really got me? At the beginning of Assassin's Creed Liberation HD, and all my friends are gonna be like, not that again! And they're all gonna have heart attacks and die because they're old, and that happens. People die when they get old. People die when they're young. My friend's dad... We're not going to go into this. Look at that. We've got the title scene. This game is just flying by. So fast. This is intense. I like this. No gobbledygook, no wasted time chasing down feathers or any of the other boring things you have to do in the other games. You just right into it. You don't have to go tracking and hunting and just like, boom. New Orleans. Ah, New Orleans. Fantastic. Oh, let's go get some food. Some of the best food in the country. Right here in New Orleans. So can we do a leap of faith from anywhere up here? Is that possible? Leap of faith? No? Ah, right here. Right? Leap of faith? Leap of faith. Okay. Oh, I need to synchronize apparently while I'm up here. You think it would have done that automatically since I went through the effort of coming up here and, you know, whatever. Choppy, so choppy. Why so choppy? Whee! And I died. No, I'm kidding. I'm okay. Fantastic. Well, oh, the guards are already onto me. Great. Is this the, press E to enter. I'm totally hitting E. This is where I'm gonna get changed. You've been transformed. Okay, so we've got the, best suited for combat while in the assassin persona, and can use the chain kill ability. The lady persona is weak in combat, and has limited access to weapons and tools. It can charm and bribe guards. It gains notoriety slower, and kill witnesses with blah, 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 blah. That's the only one. The slave persona is weak in combat and has limited access to weapons and tools. Blend in with the crowd, work groups, blah, 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 blah. That's the one where they told us to get. That's what we're going to use. Also, I want to throw out that I can't remember the last time I played as a woman in a video game. A lot of people seem to think that it's a really big deal that you should be able to play as a video game character, like a woman. And I guess it is. I guess it's nice if you are a girl. As a guy, I would rather play as a guy, you know, because I can relate to a guy, so I can understand why females would want to play as a female. At the same time, I can also understand why video game companies don't go through the effort, because the vast majority of gamers are male. And yes, before you rage at me in the comments, I realize that according to recent studies, 49 to 51% of gamers are female, but keep in mind, those studies take iOS games into consideration. Like Candy Crush Saga. Is Candy Crush Saga a gamer's game? Do you play as a character in Candy Crush Saga? I say no! Your research is flawed, sir! Flawed! Alright, back to the game. And I also understand this is going to spark rage and outrage in the comments. Rage and outrage. Both of them. So, we're not going to discuss it. Like everything else that is way over-discussed by the sensitives of the world, we're just going to avoid it and have fun. That's what we're here for. We're here to have fun. And world's troubles are the world's. We are not the world. I'm Cub. You are my crew. We are our own thing. You know what our biggest issue right now is? Pie. Pie is good, and I haven't had any in a while. Really need some pie. We need to get that worked out. I realize I'm in the middle of a game. I kind of got bigger issues, bigger things to fry. Oh, fried pie. See what I mean? That's like the big issue. It always comes back to pie. Pie and pigs, because bacon pie sounds amazing. Bacon, really anything sounds pretty good. Although this one time I had a bacon shake from Sonic, and it was pretty darn awful. I think the problem was they tried to mix it with, what was it, peanut butter? It was like a bacon peanut butter. Here's the thing, I like most things with peanut butter. Bluebell. Okay, you take the peanut butter, you melt it with some chocolate, and then you put a few dollops of Bluebell on there. Full few scoops. You don't dollop Bluebell, you scoop it. Oh, sounds amazing. And I haven't had that in a while because Bluebell has been not manufacturing things, which is very sad. Guards detect the slave slower while carrying a crate. Well, I don't... What? So, is there like a tier system? Like, if I was carrying a barrel, would they notice me faster? I just need to slip through you guys without being noticed. Excuse me. Thank you. Were those guards? Or is it just that one... That guy's really... Oh, this guy's following me. This guy, he's onto me. Just run. 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 Just run. Just run. Just run. They're all after us. They're all gonna get us. Run. Maybe we should stay on the path. That seems like we're going to draw less attention if we don't run and we stay on the path and we don't bump into this guy. Because he looks irritable. Last thing we want to do is irritate him. Where am I taking this crate? What am I doing? I wasn't paying attention. Typical Assassin's Creed game woes. Got no idea what's going on because I wasn't paying attention. Howdy, folks. How y'all doing? I've got some...
How did you get past the guards?
I was carrying a crate.
Plenty of trouble here already. Don't need no more.
I'm Aveline, a friend.
Aveline.
Thieves have been reported escaped, but none has yet reached any safe house. My contacts fear the worst.
If you're a spy, Aveline, you won't find no cause for persecution here. My brothers have vanished, then my aunt. Today, my youngest sister, Therese. They ain't escaped, as you say. They're taken. Besides, Therese would never survive on her own.
I'll find her. If any have trodden through these fields, they must have left tracks.
Okay, now I know what's going on. So slaves have been escaping, but they haven't been showing up at any of the safe houses, so they've been disappearing. So clearly it was an alien abduction. We've got to go figure out what's going on, because we're superheroes, and... Oh, don't pay me. Wow, that was pretty easy. All I had to do was stop running. So there you go, kids. Lesson right there. If you're ever conspicuous, stop running. You'll become very inconspicuous very quickly. At least that's what we've learned so far from Assassin's Creed Liberation HD. I don't even know if that's what this is called. I think that's what this is called. Although Liberation also sounds like it might be the title of a DLC pack. And might not be Liberation. What am I playing? Can I just do this? Oh, no, yeah, look right there. Well, actually, I don't... Right, so I just brought up the Steam information and found out that that is indeed what this is called. And I talked about it for a little while and then realized my key was very clearly displayed on the screen. And so we're back now. And you're not going to get to see any of that because... Last thing I want is you guys stealing my Steam key for the game. You could steal the game from me. Although I don't really think any of you guys can do that. Cubs Crew is pretty tight-knit. Y'all wouldn't do something like... That was fun. Did we figure something out just then? Because I didn't catch anything. I figured there'd be like a cutscene telling me to walk, just walk, just walk, just walk. Walk nice and slow, be chill. This guy. I need a crate. I need a crate or something. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, there we go. Just gotta get around him. We just gotta be stealthy. We're assassins for crying out loud. Now, we're assassins in Louisiana. I thought all the American assassins were dead. Because this game takes place before Assassin's Creed 3. It was made after, I think, but it takes place before. Didn't they all die? And wasn't there only like one left?
I'm a friend. Who did this? Your master?
No. This son. Oh, please help.
Well, clearly that's what I'm doing.
I'll get you to safety.
You'll pay for this. Guards,
Is that the son?
hurry! We've got rats in the barn.
Can I kill him? Oh, look at the look on her face. It looks like she's gonna kill him. Hot dog! No, 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 no. I don't want to. Oh, I know how to counter an opponent's attack. Just press space after countering to disarm. Oh, well, that's different. Okay, now I'm armed. Let's kill him first. Or is that even the son, or is that the guard? Okay, boom, and then we blah. Okay, and then I want to do that again. Okay, so boom, and then we hit this button to disarm. Now let's kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Yes. Oh, we have to kill his henchman anyway. That's fine. Easily enough. Do we get a cutscene where we talk to the guy and we find out like why he did the things he did?
I can't take no more.
His
Apparently we don't.
over, Therese.
That's fine, actually.
We must hurry.
It keeps the game going. It keeps the action alive. We don't have to sit there and watch cutscenes where we talk to dying, should already be dead men. We just cut their heads off, and we have to talk to him now. Like, this is amazing. All Assassin's Creed games should be like this. Granted, those things gave us context and helped me understand what was going on, but that's kind of overrated.
My daughter, wandering alone at dawn. Where have you been?
After the nightmare, I went to take air. Dear stepmother, I'm grown now. You needn't worry for my safety.
You underestimate the dangers of the world. If not to your safety, then to your reputation. Why must you be so headstrong? I wish you would...
In truth, Madeleine, I'm in need of your assistance. I'm afraid it's urgent.
What now?
While walking, I was startled by cries of distress. Following them, I discovered a woman, a slave, badly wounded.
Where is she? I will send help.
She awaits in a wagon outside in the street.
Evelyn!
Don't be cross. I knew you'd know the thing to do. I couldn't risk leaving her to perish, or worse.
Or worse! You have already sentenced her to persecution by your very impulsiveness. Very well. I will not turn my back now, not that you have left me much choice. I will see that she is treated in utmost discretion.
Thank you, Madeleine.
In the meantime, hurry to town and fetch your new traveling clothes. Go quickly. We have no time to lose.
Oh, look at that. We're going on a vacation, and we're getting a new outfit. So, I want to point out... I don't know if I want to point this out. Assassin's Creed game, first one I've ever played with a female character. And, we have a selection of clothing we can change into. I'll just leave that there. You can make of that whatever you want to. I just throwing it... Yeah, that's... to heck with that poster. Just throwing that out there. Reduce your slave persona's notoriety by tearing down one... Oh, okay. Using other persona... Interesting. Very interesting. Personas. They're not outfits. This isn't like a Barbie's dream house dress-up closet. They're personas. They're like different personalities. Saying that personalities are somehow bound to your clothing. No, no. I'll just leave that there and I'll let you think of it what you will. I'm sure there's nothing there. Nothing that anyone's going to be upset about. Let's just get into the tailor and let's find some other outfits. Tailor. So how did that even become a thing? Was like the first guy to make clothing called, like, Tailor? Was that his name? Traveling clothes. It's a good thing that's our only option. Because, yeah, that's definitely what we want to buy. Quest item obtained. Well, I guess we can leave now. Is there anything else worth, like, seeing here? There's not. Slave outfits. Traveling clothes. Well, there you go. We got what we wanted. We're done now. I don't know where we're keeping them. Are we going to have them delivered? Do we have them someplace on our person? Is that what makes that bumpy back? Okay, so let's get back to the mansion. We'll worry about it later. As I was saying, Taylor, first guy to ever make clothes. They decided, you know what? Your job is amazing. We're going to name it after... Are we being tailed? What is this? Oh. Oh, you're the person with the clothes. Right. Follow me this way. Come on, you can keep up. Just dodge the people. Dodge the people. Left, right, left, right, left, right. And then to really throw them for a loop, we go right again, but then left, right, backwards. And that's how you dodge. All right, now come on. I'm gonna keep teaching you how to be an assassin. We've got our first recruit here for the official. Where did I say we were? I think I said St. Louis earlier, but we're not. We're definitely in the greatest culinary city in the world, the name of which is escaping me. What is this place called? It's in Louisiana. Where am I? Whoa, look at that. Like a zoom in. Whoa, we're inside of her head. No, it's just the back of her head. Right. So we're in that Louisiana city, the name of which is escaping me. How did I forget this? How did I...
Aveline, late
Hi.
to lunch and looking ashen again.
I was
I
shopping.
fear you are not resting enough.
Oh, Papa. I'll take my rest when this life is exhausted.
You will hasten that end at this rate. I do fear you are more like your father than his feet for a lady. A chip of the same block. In passing, Monsieur Blanc requests your assistance at the warehouse. I dare say he has work to offer.
Is that all he has to offer? I should think for all his attention, he would request your hand.
All the same, it's the work that interests me.
Philip.
Oh, dear me. By the turn of this conversation, it would appear I have lingered too long at this table. If you'll excuse me.
Good day, Papa.
There, he is gone. I can tell you now, Aveline. I have taken care of everything. Your friend will be safe. If you have any more womanly problems...
Baton Rouge is the
do not
capital.
hesitate to see me.
That's not where we are, though. New Orleans! There we go. Thanks, Google. What did I miss? I wasn't paying attention to anything in that cutscene because I was trying to figure out where we were. Animus memory notes? Since the disappearance of her mother, Evelyn has been raised by Madeline. Wow, her mom just abandoned her hardcore. We've been raised by strangers. Madeline de L'Isle. With the realization that they shared similar views on slavery, the bond between the two women grew stronger. Okay. So mom, like, literally abandoned us. Look at that. Look how they share information. Just boom, and you're done, and you're set to go to the next one. Before we run in there, let's head upstairs here, and we'll synchronize a viewpoint. And this isn't obvious at all, the fact that there's just a woman, well-dressed woman at that, running up the side of a building to climb. Can we not climb? Does this persona not climb? This persona doesn't climb. Understood and understood. Oh, do we get to change? Is that what this exclamation mark is? Maybe that's what we're doing here. Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business, working overtime, working out. What's happening here?
At least I know I can always rely on you.
So nice to know that I can always rely on you. Now meet me later and we'll have a baguette together, no? Oh, we miss you. Oh. Yeah, it's the French Emperor. I bet you guys thought the French was done in the last game. It's not. Whoa. Oh, I was supposed to. Oh. That's where reading gets you. You read and you don't make mistakes like that. It's okay, though, because there we go. We've synced back up. Right. Follow this guy. This game is just incredible. All right, we're going to sneak up behind. Oh, he's looking this way. Are we good? I think we're good. Let's hide behind these. Jeez, these barrels are huge. These are massive. I've seen people use barrels for a lot of things, like tables. They'll take a barrel and they'll put a piece of wood on top of it, and they're like, boom, it's a table. I was like, no, it's not. You just threw a piece of wood on top of a barrel, but this barrel. You throw a piece of wood on top of that, you basically have yourself a house. You've got a ledge. If you had 4 of them, arranged kind of like this, you put a really big piece of wood on top of it, you would have a house. This is a very impressive barrel. I am very impressed. Is he going to see us looking back here like this? Are we invisible by glancing? I guess. Well, what's on top of our head? Look on the top of our head. It looks like... I mean, it might just be me, but it looks like dead puppies are on top of our hat. Are some sort of like large rodents. Is it just me? Might just be me. I'm calling it right now though. Guinea pigs. There are massive guinea pigs on top of our hat, and they're dead. Or they're alive and in a state of hibernation. I don't know. That's just weird to me. I'm not sure what to think about that. Anybody else have any comments on that? Comment down below on what you think the dead animals are on top of our hats. Did I just mess up royally? No, we've made it to the pier.
My boy, the cargo was stolen from this very ship. I have no more means of retrieving it than you do.
Oui, monsieur. That is indeed troubling. Well, what would you suggest then?
I know this much. The devil had that gall to impersonate my dress and my signature. Can you imagine?
No, monsieur. Imagination has never been my strong suit. If it's not too much trouble, may I look at your books?
My books? I'd interrogate the captain. If this crew takes bribes, I'd wager he's no less corruptible.
Intrigue. Massive measures of intrigue. I'm intrigued. Let's go find out more by heading to this green, looks like emerald floating in the sky there. Are we just gonna go talk to these fellows? Bribe the ship's guards. Okay. Let's be ladylike about this. Let's stroll. Oh yeah, there we go. Work it. Okay. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Ow! Rude. Fine, here, take money. Yeah, there you go.
I will visit the tavern tonight.
You should, yeah. You go. Why don't you go do it right now? Ah, hello, Captain. I'm here to charm you. My charms will not be lost on you like they were your guards.
The captain of this ship?
Although I guess I could just pay him off too.
Carlos Dominguez.
Is he not even going to question how I ended up on his ship? Is that like not something he's concerned about? I mean, if I'm a captain and the woman just comes up and starts flirting with me on a boat, I'm going to assume that she got up here somehow, and I'm going to start to question the guards that I left on the gangplank to keep such a thing from happening. What are we doing?
May we speak in private, Capitan?
That's all you gotta do?
To refuse such a comely creature.
Well, you disgust me. Men, you're so weak. Am I supposed to just figure out my way there myself? Okay, that's fine. I'll figure my way out there. You want to run? Yeah, look at that. He'll run. Okay, good. Is this the cabin? This isn't the cabin. I'm confused.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what happened with Monsieur de Saint-Maxent's shipment?
That's a little out of there.
Why would you want to know? Bah, don't you worry, my little Angel. The cargo found its way to the intended recipient. Let me pour you a cup. I dare you to tell me this isn't the best Madeira wine that ever graced your heavenly lips.
If you insist, Capitan.
I mean,
You will not find a better vintage in
Frenchman.
all of the New World.
I'm intrigued. Truly.
Now we disappear? Look at this. I could be an assassin. I know the moves before.
They hid the goods in 2 warehouses.
Oh. Well, I didn't know that, but then again, I didn't get a chance to read it. Okay, taking care of business. Sequence 1. That was the whole first sequence done? Wait, was that it? Was that... No. Surely that can't be it. Yeah, that was it. Press V to activate Eagle Vision. Okay, I guess we'll do that when we come back. So thank you folks for watching. It's been a bit of a... I think it's been a bit of a long episode. I haven't been paying attention, but that was part 1 of our series. And we'll begin part 2 when we come back.